Hi, this is Danielle, the domestic scientist. In today's video, I have an empty living room tour, so come join me. I have a love affair with real estate. I'm frequently watching the market, looking at all sorts of Zillow listings all around the country, and looking at HGTV and YouTube home decor channels. So when I was on the hunt to buy a house for myself, I was looking for something that not only fit comfortably in my budget, but had unique architectural features that would help with resale later on down the road. I often refer to my living room as the grand ballroom. I had been out with the realtor one day and we were looking at several homes. She had told me about a house that had just come on the market, and since we were right around the corner, we decided to stop on by. From the outside, the house seemed very plain, and so we walked in not expecting very much. But once we opened the door, we were both pleasantly surprised. So before I go into the other features of the living room, I want to take a second to just talk about this wet bar. I was not looking for a wet bar. It was not on my wish list. And when I looked over in the room, I was honestly surprised to see it there. So I absolutely love the granite. I love the location of it, and I'm super excited to have it. The only thing is, I really don't know what to do in this space. So it's really going to take me some time to figure out how to really do it justice. But I'm super excited to have this as a challenge. The first thing I noticed was the wall of windows in the back. For homes built between the 80s and early 2000s, you typically don't see that many windows on the back. And if you've ever purchased a new home, you know that like those accordion windows are super expensive. So this kind of gives me that modern feel, but it doesn't have the hefty price tag that comes with it. I also love the fact that I have these really high ceilings because I get more windows and more natural light, which I absolutely love. The next thing I was very happy with was the fireplace. Now, fireplaces can be tricky because in older homes, sometimes they look super dated and it can be very expensive to upgrade them. So I was very happy that this one was very plain and very neutral and timeless. This is the little lip right off the living room in front of the bar. I put the base to my glass top table there, and I use that as kind of my entryway table. Around this other side, you can see the back side of the bar and how it leads into that little nook that's between my dining room and living room. That's actually where I filmed some of my tablescape videos. And you can see the view of the living room from the bar. I like to stand right here and just look at the living room and think about what I do. And I honestly just love this granite. I was hoping I could find more of it to put in the kitchen, but I was unable to. So this area has, I think, an 8-foot ceiling, and I definitely need to figure out what color to paint the wall back there. The other thing I'm looking to do to really enhance this area, because it's right in the center, is I want to put in a more modern light fixture. I'm not sure what style I want as of yet, but it's not something I have to do right away. It's probably going to be one of my finishing touches projects. The other thing I want to do kind of in that area is to get something really nice for my entryway table. Because that's not a standard size table and it's actual base for a table, I need something that's scaled appropriately. And so far I haven't seen anything I think is just right for it. So the next area I want to talk about is the fireplace. I absolutely love the fireplace area, but I do find it challenging. First, there's that white slider that's on the left side of the fireplace at the bottom, and that is so that you can put your television in, you can slide it out, watch TV, and slide it back. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that. The other thing is the boxes, those themselves are really large. I can physically sit in there and not scrape the top of my head and not have my feet run up against that wall. So it's really high and it's really deep. So I'm challenged with how to paint it on the inside, if I should just do one color or multiple colors back there, not really sure yet. And because of utilities, I probably cannot mount any art in front of the fireplace, so I'm still looking into that. So something you should know about me is I absolutely love home decor, but I'm not necessarily an expert. I am not an interior designer. I am most certainly an amateur. So I can pick things that I like. I can pick a house, I can pick home decorative pieces, but sometimes putting them together is where I really struggle. And with these spaces, I did find 2 items that I liked for 2 of the boxes, but the other 4 I'm still at a loss on. And I actually tried, because it's so hard to find one large piece that's scaled right, I actually did try to do some vignettes back there. And well, I'll post a video about that. You let me know what you think. But the space is so big, it just seems to eat up everything that I put in there. So with regard to the furniture in this room, I did purchase a couple of pieces, and I'm going to do another video later on to talk about those units and kind of how I'm styling it and putting it together so far. As always, I'd like to hear from you. Please leave a comment in the box below and let me know what you think of my living room. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.